Hey guys, what's up? Sloppy here, and yeah, we're over here doing nothing really. I was brewing up some potions and grabbing some materials because we're not even working over here today. We're gonna go and do something else, but I've been really happy with this area. I've been making potions and stuff of that variety, and I can walk backwards with confidence, backwards and sideways for some reason instead of just like a normal. Like, ooh, that's creepy. That's weird. But yeah, so I'm gonna head over to the arena area, area because we're gonna be doing stuff and whatnot over there. And why? That's interesting. It changes which way sideways you walk backwards. So that's neat. That's fun. And I'll see you guys over there. Alright guys, we're over here and I want to finish this up completely today. And the only thing left to do is sort of do up the bottom. Whoa, I don't know why my voice decided that it did not want to work there. Yeah, I want to do up the bottom, make it look, like there was actually stuff happening over there. I'm going to move the beacon somewhere else. I'm not going to finish all the tunnels and the walls because I think that'll be a later time once I figure out sort of more of what I want to do in them. Maybe bring over someone who's good at redstone. The other thing I want to do is I don't really particularly like these. So I kind of want to get a pathway over into like a building to pop out of, and I'll redo that. But I'm going to start by going down into the bottom of this. And will I die? Will I die? No, okay. I literally jumped and then I thought, am I wearing my feather falling boots? But yeah, so we're going to play around with the bottom here and make it a little bit, we're going to make it seem as though like there was actually a mining operation down here. So yeah, and also spawns, slime spawn down here, which is kind of fun. It's kind of annoying, but it's also kind of fun because I think that'll be a fun element when people are playing, just that like slimes do attack you, and the big ones could cause damage, so it's just kind of an added element of fun. I brought some materials. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do down here, but piles of things and stuff and whatnot. Piles of ores and chests of tools and things like that I think would go well down here. So I'm just going to play around and we'll see what happens. And oh my god, the snow looks so bad on video. I know that from seeing it so many times. But anyway, I'll see you guys in a second once I figure out sort of what I want to do. Bada boom boom. Alright, so we're pretty close to actually being done down here. I made a little hut. I don't know. I was going to put a name and then I just ended up putting a blank sign. Thought it was kind of cool, mostly because I wanted a bed down here and some like workstation. But I've just been putting random blocks, like coal and things, just like random little trails, just stuff to fill out space that's not really all that valuable. This guy, I also realized, Weldon just built a great slime farm, but I don't think I'll ever need to use it, man. I also forgot how much frickin' gold, almost 2.5 stacks to make a full beacon. I forgot how much it was. But I've been doing stuff. I need to make this blend in a lot more. It's kind of super out of place. But I did a little funky donkey up here. If we go in here, we just got a little piston door which locks behind you, and then we have a zombie spawner. Obviously I'll take out the torches, but I thought that was kind of fun. We'll probably put something worthwhile in this chest, like a sword or something, but I made it so that you actually have to kind of parkour your way out, which if there's a whole bunch of zombies in there, which I hope there will be, if someone gets trapped in there, it's going to be a real pain to get out, which will be cool. So yeah, and I've just been sort of placing blocks and hiding chests in places and putting things that you can use in them. This is kind of a little hidden area. It's kind of hard to see. You know what I mean? Like, you probably wouldn't think about it. But hiding chests in different places and stuff like that. Like there's one down here. It just has blocks in it, I guess. But that was just an annoyance, just to put that there. So that's sort of what I'm doing. I just want to make this blend in a bit more, and then I think we're pretty well done down here. Gotta take out the ladder, but I think we're almost done with the quarry, which is cool. I also don't know what to do with all these torches. There's a lot down here. The slimes spawn pretty regularly, so maybe I'll leave them and just have slimes down here. If I take them all out, There's going to be a ton of mobs down here, which would kind of make it really hard, but also kind of annoying, so I don't know. I'm going to try and make this blend in. It's kind of hard. It's huge. You know, if I put like a line, maybe something, you know, of this sort of description, something like this. Maybe it'll blend in a little bit more. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit. I think I might just leave it, probably extend it to the wall, maybe bring it over so there's a little bit more shape to it. But yeah, so I'm pretty well done. We'll probably move on to do something else for the end of this episode. But yeah, this is pretty much the quarry. I didn't want to have too much happening down here, but there's still, I will say there's stuff, there's like reasons to explore and get things. There's chests hidden all over it. I haven't done that many of the little hallways, but there's definitely stuff to see and things. So yeah, this is this done, and I'll see you guys where we go next. Alright, sorry about the lag, but let's check out what's happening around spawn. That's something, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about, but there's something back there that's really cool that sort of looks similar to that. Walden built stables, which is awesome. It's kind of a design I've never really seen before. It lowers all of the fences, and then you leave the middle fence gate open so you can walk in and out. And like, super practical. I don't know. Like, seeing the pistons is like kind of weird, but how good do these stables look? Like, a ridiculous amount of glowstone. Probably an unnecessary amount, but like crazy impressive that he actually went and got all that. Because there's no farm for it. He actually went and mined all that glowstone. Crazy guy. And sorry about my frames. Whenever I look that way, that's the farm. I get 12 frames a second. Oh man. And then what else happened here? He built this nether entrance, which is so cool, and he's got a tunnel so you can walk horses through. We're trying to... Walden's big on getting horses so you can wander around spawn, and I'm a big fan of that idea. So you can travel anywhere and spawn with horse, which is super awesome. And I think, yeah, building near spawn's cool. Castles coming together. There's a lot of cool stuff happening around spawn. I think I showed you guys, Walden built some massive bridges. I'll show them another time, but I want to work in here today. I kind of want to get this completely done because it's, you know, I kind of just want to get it done. So I think I figured out what I want to do. It's a squid farm now, if you didn't know. Down there, I don't think I want to put a villager breeder. I think that should be elsewhere, but I want to have villagers there. Mostly for some of these enchantments, like the mending, I think you can only get from them. And Frostwalker and whatnot. I think you can only get them from villagers, so I think I want a collection of villagers back there that you can, you know, trade with and stuff. Probably like zombie flesh, that sort of stuff. There might be more stuff going down that way at a later point, but definitely like those sorts of things, like a collection of librarians, I suppose. What is that way? I have no idea what's that way. I don't think it's these farms. So I'm getting low frame rates that way too. I don't know, man. But yeah, so when 1.9 comes out, we're probably going to check out the villagers because I am curious to see these enchants because they seem pretty neat. So I think down there we're going to create sort of a storeroom. Maybe like we'll make like faux storefronts. I think that'd be kind of cool with like the clay and make it look like a little market and have villagers trading things. I think that could be kind of cool. Down here hasn't really changed. You guys have probably seen this. We have chests for each potion now. I don't know if I've shown that. I've been randomly making the wrong potions a lot. What did I make? I made weakness. Don't know why you'd ever need weakness. I accidentally made weakness because I thought I was making damage potions. I took some damage potions over to the spider farm so you can just throw them now. So you can get XP while you do it. I was making a ton of speed potions for some reason. Yeah, what was the other thing I wanted to do over here? Oh, I want to make a mob farm because we don't have an easy way of getting gunpowder, which is annoying because throwing potions are really nice. So I don't know, at some point I'll probably, unless someone else does it, but I'll probably try and make some sort of small mob farm just for literally just gunpowder. I think everything else, bones I guess would be great. No, we have a skeleton farm. That amazing one Kirok built. Probably a mob farm at some point in the future is something I'll do. But today I do want to put in, I was talking about the AFK fishing thing. I've never built one, but they're pretty cool ideas. And now that we have an easy way to get string, you know, rods won't be an issue. So I kind of want to try my hand at making one. So I'm going to hop into Creative World. I think I get the gist of what they do. I think they kind of work the same way that some AFK with shears work, where you use a door, you know, so that if your shear breaks, you know, the door starts going and it drops you a new one. So I'm going to experiment with them and see if I can't get one that works. I'm going to try and make my own design because that's what I've been trying to do recently. Also, this mushroom farm. Like these farms, I feel like I could make automatic, but I don't think there's a need to. The only one that might be decent is the mushroom. But the other ones, I'm like, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try making this fishing farm, so I will see you guys after I play around with it. Maybe we can get some sort of design going. Alright, so I was playing with two designs, neither which is mine, but yeah, I was playing around with creating my own, and they're kind of a giant pain in the ass, to be honest with you. So this is the common one that you see a lot. It refills your fishing rod and stuff. I'm not really a fan of it. I think it's a bit, I don't like it. But obviously this one's got, you know, some benefits. You know, it refills your fishing rods and blah blah blah. But I really like this one. This is a different one. It uses a hopper timer and sort of a fence. I think this one's the one I'm going to go with because it means I can basically just have like this showing. You know, you don't have to see any of this. It uses just a basic hopper clock. And it's very resource friendly, and it's pretty good. Your fish shows up here, or your treasure. I guess you can also get treasure. And it's, I mean, the hopper clock doesn't use that many resources. You know, 2 comparators, 2 hoppers, 2 pistons, 1 more piston, 1 more hopper, and that's basically it. And it works really well. Basically, the way it works, if we turn it on, you try and throw your fishing rod down the side here. There we go. And then you aim at the edge of the fence post and you fish. And right now it's locking the hopper timer using the tripwire. So then when it dips, which is when you have a fish, so when it dips, it will pull the fish in and more or less reset your line because the fence gate will do that. So that's it in action, which is pretty cool. And, you know, I think if you put unbreaking on your rod, you know, you can fish for quite a while before you have to worry about it. So I think that's pretty cool. I could hook up some sort of thing that drops rods. Like, this has a very easy system to get the rods. It's more or less a clock that they attach to the rest of it. So we could quite easily do the same thing, put a dropper above your head, and, you know, it gets picked up and put back. I'm not going to worry about that right now, but it's definitely something easy to do in the future if this does get used a lot. I mean, you could just set up either a separate timer or just hook it up to this timer and have them drop rods. Because this one relies on the rods getting recycled. So it gets dropped, and if you don't pick it up, it goes back around. So we could do a very easy, similar thing here. So now I just got to build this on the server. I think it'll be fine on the server because you can turn it on and off using that. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Alright, so this actually didn't take very long. I had all the materials in chests over here for whatever reason. I just gotta finish up the walls and the ceiling and stuff, but that's pretty easy. It's running, so basically you press that to turn it on, and then you fish. It all ends up in this chest. I just showed it, but it works. I was playing with it earlier, got everything hooked up. Very easy redstone. Doesn't cause much lag, especially because we can turn it off. So I was going to cover up all this, you know, put like a wall here, I guess. But I think it looks alright open, and also if it's open, I think people can sort of figure out how it works a bit easier if they come over here and they haven't seen how it works. Basically, you just turn it on and then have to line yourself up correctly, and you can stand here fishing for a while. I think I might do that after this episode. I really got to go enchant bows and stuff. So yeah, I was trying to use the pumpkins to light up the area just to kind of not have these everywhere. And I think it does an okay job. Little splashes of orange everywhere, but it's not a big deal. So I'm going to finish up the walls and we'll check it out, sort of the final product. All right, and it's done. Very plain look, but it works and I'm happy with it. I got to go spend some time AFKing and chanting a bunch of fishing rods. I put a chest over here, I guess, for fishing rods or, you know, sort of whatever you want to put in it. Fishing rods, or if you want to keep fish there or whatever. And yeah, so that's kind of exciting. I already showed how it works, so I feel like I don't need to do that, but it's cool. It's down here. It's done. And yeah, I did. What did I do today? I finished up the big hole in the ground. What did I call it? I completely am blanking on the word. That ravine, I guess. Whatever it was. The quarry. The quarry was what it's called. And we did the fishing farm, so I'm pretty happy with that. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, sub, all of that good stuff as per usual. And now I'm going to go AFK. So, ciao, guys.